You're in the whip with Flex.
And Quell.
And welcome to another episode of the In the Whip podcast, man. We're on episode 38 now.
Almost 40.
Almost 40, man. This is just flying by, man. This is getting crazy, man. Hey, but if you guys couldn't tell, we got a very special episode for you guys today. We got a guest, another person in the whip with us, man.
Highly requested guest.
Highly requested. Highly requested. He was supposed to be on like one of the first episodes. Hey, but you know, life getting away, you know, stuff like that. But we're happy to have you on here. Give it up for my boy, Lou. Cozy Lou. What's going on, dog? How you feeling, man?
First and foremost, just want to say thank you for having me on.
Of course.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I just, at the end of the day, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
I've definitely come a long way.
Hell yeah.
The first episode up till now. So, yeah, I'm just ready.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, let me give you a little background on of Lewis. Lewis is a really good friend of ours. He's been around for a long time. Years, man. Years. Really.
High school.
Like, go back to the G, man. Real little, you know what I'm saying? Really great guy. I met him through my brother, Liquid Ice, man. And ever since then, he's like become like a brother to me, you know what I'm saying? Really good guy, really great guy, smart as hell. Funny as crap, one of the funniest guys I know. Both of these guys, some of the funniest guys I know, man. Yeah, man, that's kind of like my little introduction. You can talk about yourself a little bit, Lou, man.
Well, what's not really stated, like they said, I've known K and Quell for a long time, from high school, basketball, and everything. And, they're one of my closest friends, brothers. And just for me personally, like they said, I say I'm not really smart as hell, but I'm chill, real laid back,
Bro, you're actually really intelligent. You're way more intelligent than you give yourself credit for.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Man, y'all too, especially the debates and everything. Y'all got it for sure. But it's for me, like I said, I'm really the laid back one. Kind of.
You're like socially smart, good smart. I'm like scared of whole smart. So I'll ruin the vibes quickly to bring up something that nobody want to talk about. But you're very socially conscious and smart in that way.
All our friends have a certain role and just like who they are and everything. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm a Swiss Army knife kind of just all around her. But yeah, that's pretty much it for real.
Yeah, man.
If you ever see him downtown, he's probably dancing.
Oh yeah,
after we drank a lot, because we drink a lot together all the time.
Always,
We probably drink together tonight, I would assume. I would assume.
One thing I want to point out, man, which I think Quell said, or one of you guys said it. You said that you're socially smart. You are very socially. Your social awareness is amazing, bro.
People
the way just a genuine people person. The way he's able to interact with different people. Some people are just. They stick in this small little box. Lou can fit into whatever box you put him in. He's like a glass of water. I mean, you put some water in a glass, he can fill whatever that, you know what I'm saying, that environment is. And that's really smart. I'm saying not a lot of people can do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they say? When you're in Rome, you got to speak Roman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you're in Spain.
You know, Rome do as the Romans do.
Yeah, something, whatever. Whatever. I don't know.
I don't know if you are that smart.
Hey, man. But like I was saying, man, it's great to have you on, man. We got a really special episode today, man. We're talking about one of my favorite topics, man. Fucking music, hip-hop, man.
Finally.
Hip-hop. This was a long time coming. We haven't talked about hip-hop in a long time. Like, we touch on it, like, here and there in, like, different episodes and stuff, but we haven't had a truly, like, hip-hop episode. So I'm kind of glad to have you on here because I know we got some differing opinions when it comes to music.
Nice.
We all three of us, I feel like they're going to gang up on me on this episode. I'm not going to lie. So y'all please pray for me in this episode. Like for real, I'm not even joking. So yeah, let's get on to it, man. Coming up next, from Lil Nas X's Meltdown to AI creeping into rap, this week's story asks, who owns hip-hop's future? So, like I was saying, coming up next, Lil Nas X sparks headlines after a bizarre LA breakdown. Next, Freddie Gibbs says AI has no place in rap. I kind of agree with that, but we'll get into that. David Banner declares hip-hop was sold off too cheap.
Oh, yeah.
And lastly, why rappers in their 40s are outpacing the new generation. I feel like that one's I have a lot to say about that one and why I feel as though the older rappers are better than the younger rappers. But also I also have an argument for the other side where I do think there's something that everyone's missing with the younger generation of rappers and stuff like, but I'll get into that one once we get into there, man. So our question for the audience today if rap is aging out, who's left to carry the torch? Hey, man, this is In the Whip, and let's ride. Quell, what's the whip of the week, man?
We're in my car again.
Yeah, we're in here again.
Because we need a space. We got to be 3 people in here. We need a big space. See, I'm in the back seat, but you can't tell because the cane work is so immaculate. We're in my car again, 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I love my car. I have a great time with it. People tend to hit me while I'm driving it, apparently. Y'all don't know that, but recently I was hit by someone. But other than that, it's a great car.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's all right, though. I wish it was told I get a new one. But until then,
insurance is going to pay for that.
Hey, it's all good, man. That's why you should have insurance. All you Virginia tag people driving around in Maryland?
She was from Virginia?
No, she has a Maryland tag.
See, that's not making it any better, man.
Maryland drivers can't drive. I accept that.
You know what's crazy?
We have the worst drivers, bro.
I think we have the better drivers out of the whole DMV, bro.
The only place I've seen close that's as bad or close as Florida and Texas. Texas, because all the speed limits are like 85 plus, so everybody just doesn't care about their own livelihood. Yeah. And Florida is just like everybody's psychopathic. Other than that, Maryland's like horrible, dude.
Yeah. I would say from experience, I would say Georgia's definitely in that mix as well. Yeah. Especially in Atlanta area. And again,
better than me.
I mean, even if you just would take a day trip, like you would still get a full-blown experience of how atrocious that traffic and just how brainless people can be behind. Like, I really feel like each time I'm on the highway, it's like a new update of a Mario Kart server, just going between lanes. You would think, hey, if you're gonna turn, like, get into another lane, put your blinkers on. No, they swerve. Like, they really think like they're getting like trying out for a Fast and Furious up and coming movies because it's all about family, I guess. But yeah, no, I'll put Georgia in that mix, but to your standpoint, I do believe Baltimore out of the DMV is...
Out of the DMV.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
No. Wait, hold on. Wait, what are you saying? Are you saying it's better or it's worse?
I think it's bad. I think DC is worse.
They're horrible, yo. DC is horrible. Virginia's horrible, too, bro. All that. Those are...
I give DC some slack because their city was designed by a toddler on a fucking napkin or something like that. I don't know who drew the city up or anything, but the way it's designed, the way it's structured, it's not driver-friendly anyway. No. So I don't blame them for that. For the most part, they are a-holes, though, but...
Yeah.
In Maryland, I feel like people will die before they let you merge or something like that. They will kill themselves before they let you get into the highway, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But regardless, we should get into our topics today. It's finally, like you said, a music episode. As y'all know, K is a music guy. He makes music. We're going to promo it in here somewhere.
Yeah,
The intro song is your song, actually, right?
Yeah, it actually
Yeah, so he's a music guy, so he's in the industry to an extent. You have a young protege you're building up to. Your was your niece?
Yeah, I got a young artist coming up, Camiana, a really good artist. She got a lot of potential. She actually had a little... what's it called? Like a little show, not too long. Not a little show. She actually had a show. You know what I'm saying? She had a show. She performed in front of a group of people, and they really loved her music. It was really good.
To show how good it was and how she's gonna make it, the show almost got ruined by a fight and probably shooting, which. If you're anything about rap, that's a good sign usually. So I think should be good. So
yeah, man.
But yeah.
No, shout out Camiana. She's doing great. I'm trying to work with a couple other artists too here and there. It's kind of hard to find. It's not hard to find artists because everybody say they want to rap, but the thing is to have people who are actually willing to put in the work to actually get to the level that they actually want to get to.
Okay.
Can I throw a quick shout out since we're talking about artists? Can I give a quick shout out to, our brother Shane Sellers?
Oh yeah.
He
another good artist.
a really, really great artist. He works on his craft each day, each night, and he can sing his tail off. He's been singing for a long time, but now he's putting it in the front line so everybody can see, and he just keep getting better. So hopefully you and him can collab one day.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. I'm gonna reach out. Hopefully he sees this, and then he can reach out. But if not, I'll reach out, and we'll get something going, man.
Any other shout outs? Keep it short because nobody paying us. We can't keep shouting everybody out. Keep it short, man.
I feel you, man. Are you ready to get into these topics, man?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Lil Nas X's Meltdown. From cowboy boots to county jail, Lil Nas, I can't even say his
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X has the internet buzzing. So, for context, the Old Town rapper was seen wandering LA half-dressed, yelling about a mysterious
less than half-dressed.
Yeah, he was in his...
Almost naked.
Pretty much naked. He was yelling about a mysterious party. Hours later, he was arrested, allegedly assaulted an officer, and hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation. So... And this has been buzzing online. Do you think everyone's seen the video?
For the most part, I think so. If you're into music in any sort of way, have you seen it?
Yes, I've
seen it. Oh, you've seen it.
Yeah.
I saw it when it first happened. First time I seen Lil Nas in a while. Of course, it was controversy next to it. That's kind of his thing. My first thought, I don't know about y'all, my first thought was, this is fake. This is for attention.
He's literally trolling.
Yeah. But we've seen people do this before. I think Martin Lawrence said this before, too. Something similar. Running through the streets naked or whatever, saying they coming to get me or something like that. So my first thought was it's fake. I'm curious to you guys' first thoughts. Did you think it was real, fake? Were you concerned? What?
So the only issue that I have surrounding Lil Nas X is that he built his whole career off of trolling. A lot of his career.
You weren't a fan of Twerking on the Devil, stuff like that?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Literally everything a part of him is just a big troll. So it's hard for me as just a watcher to be like, oh yeah, this is serious. This is something that we need to take into account. And I'm not saying, psychiatric, mental health issues isn't something that we need to take into account. But when you're the boy who cries wolf all the time, then it comes to a point where like we can't tell if you're serious or this is another joke.
I would just like to say, I would just like to say, just from Quell's standpoint, curiosity definitely played a factor. But like you said, the man is a troll. Like, from that whole Nike versus him over the Air Maxes because of the devil blood. Like, it was just, he was rage baiting the fuck out of these business companies. Like, he knew what he was doing. Like, he knew that these old heads were just turning like
him and Boosie like an ongoing feud, because Boosie was just like so against him because of his sexuality and everything like that. And then on top of that, Twerking on the Devil, the jail video he did with Jack Harlow. What else? The Mischief shoes with the blood and the soul. He did a lot of things, so it kind of people struggle to find sympathy for him if it is real. I thought it was fake just because, like, if you watch the video, we're going to play it in a second, he looks very, like, pristine. He's, like, glistening. His boots are, like, white. His underwear is, like, perfectly white.
Like, she's strutting. Like, I felt like he's in a runway show or something.
It looked like he was freshly oiled up before this.
It was just like what he said in the video, made me chuckle, made me laugh. It was just like, all right, bro. But, yeah, no, I mean, from a mental aspect, you just don't know because of just the double-edged sword of how he carries himself of being a jokester and like, I'm gonna do this and that, knowing I'm gonna get a reaction out of it. So
yeah, let's play the video for the people that haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? I am serving you, and you better be at that party tonight. That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you'll never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? No.
Okay. First thing I want to say is, like I told y'all, he looks glistening. White boots, white underwear. They're like he never touched the ground. It's perfectly pristine white. That's why I thought it was kind of, this is staged? Another thing I want to say, great physique. He's been in the gym, clearly. Barrel chest, great physique. I think this is fake. I'm going to tell you why. Because as we spoke about earlier, his whole career is built off of this publicity and like these sort of rage-baiting moments. We haven't seen the guy in a long time. But the problem is, y'all will know this, when you build yourself up only on the controversy, the wind in your sails goes away quickly because you lose sight of like your actual talent of your music. People don't remember you for the talent. Like he has Old Town Road. He has a few other big songs I know of, right? Back to Back, whatever how that other song goes. So he's a talented dude, but it's like people don't really care about that because you build yourself up on being disliked or being controversial, like kind of like a 6ix9ine situation, something like that.
Yeah.
Where the buzz is there for a second, but this won't last very long. It'll go away in a week.
So, watching it again, the second time, in the whip.
Or the third time, maybe.
The third time, whatever.
5th time you've seen it.
All right, now you're
Okay, I'm sorry.
After seeing this a second time, I definitely think that is a troll. Like, he's definitely faking it. I think those big songs that he had, I think them checks are starting to run a little dry.
I don't know, but he got a diamond song.
What does that mean? If you in a messed up deal, it don't matter how much your song is getting played. You're not getting paid off of none of that. So I feel like them checks is running low. He needs something to get some publicity. And think about it. Look, we're talking about it in the whip now, and we're probably not the only people that's going to talk about it. So it's bringing him some type of
probably made a lot of money though. Like
what?
He's probably made a ton of money.
But the songs probably have, but don't forget.
But even like
those,
I remember,
the label still got to get their checks. His manager still got to get a check. His lawyer still got to get a check. You got to remember, he got probably like 10, 20 people on the team. They all got to get their cuts.
I remember Yachty was talking about in his first couple of years, he made like year over year like $10 to $13 million a year, and he wasn't even really like as big as Nas was at one point in time. Like I feel like he's made at least, I would say, gross, like for himself, probably like $30 million.
But we don't know. We don't know the deal.
We don't know. But I would assume he got a lot of money.
I'm assuming he was in a 360 deal because
he's probably in the worst deal of all time.
That's what I'm saying, and he's probably not seeing any of the money. And do you think he's selling out shows like venue like Madison Garden?
Act like that with that type of song that attracts all demographics. He could probably still sell out certain songs.
You have one song. Name
Designer still doing Panda.
Well, where he at? He not selling out.
Joe Biden could he pump it up in Saudi Arabia right now and make a lot of money? Or do you buy?
He gonna do that song 10 times, 20 times?
I'm gonna do it 100 times. The answer to
But the key word is that, like Will said, he has like that type of music with almost every demographic and vibe to it and everything else. But for MSG to sell out now, like if he would have just randomly was I don't think it's selling out. But I do think he'll still have a solid crowd.
You don't think he could do like a bar mitzvah or something cool, 20-50K bag or something like that?
What bar mitzvah is higher?
Somebody rich, I don't know.
No, like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Even now, like you say, Roddy Rich.
No.
But never mind. That's saying he's on. I mean, I feel like Lil Nas X. Despite I don't really care for him neither in music, but he's definitely in a better position than Roddy.
Roddy Rich probably got to do something naked too to get some attention.
His name's just Roddy. Ain't Rich.
The problem with Roddy, bro. He thought he was bigger than what he was, and he stopped putting out music, and he lost that momentum he had, and that's where a lot of artists mess up. They lose they think they're bigger than what they are, and so they stop putting out music, and then they lose all their momentum. Rap is about attention nowadays. Entertainment is just about attention. You can be so talented, but if you don't have the people's attention,
but you gotta have a balance, though. Money.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean? You have to have a balance?
Quality and the clout chasing part, because it's like. If your rollout is strictly like wacky stuff like this or the devil things and all that stuff, you alienate more people than you bring in anyway.
Exactly.
And then you become the circus act. You become like I like his music. Though he's a circus act, I'm not gonna listen to him at all. And that's the thing. Now, part of me also looked at the video again. I'm like, this might be real in a way because I don't know. This is a good actor. Like he's kind of like look at his eyes, like kind of like that glazed over look, like where he doesn't even know where he's at. Like he's a little delusional. Or diluted in a way, but I just don't know. I don't think we're gonna know for a long time now if this is real or not. I think maybe one day we'll see an interview with him and Gayle King or something like that, and he'll say, "Oh, well, I was going through a lot, but Hollywood just made me so crazy and everything." So we'll see, man.
So our question for the audience is this a marketing stunt, or do you actually believe this is a cry for help? What is your conclusion, Lou?
I think it's a marketing stunt. Just from someone such as myself that definitely takes mental seriously. Just looking again from my POV, it's like I just see the bait. I just see just chilling in a boat with a fishing hook. Who else can I just nab? Like, you feel me?
You got us.
Like, he got us. Because it's just like he's been gone for a while. You ain't hear nothing from him. Nothing crazy, or out of unusual in that manner. But out of nowhere, it's like breaking news. Like Lil Nas caught walking down the street.
What do y'all think is next? A tape?
So probably
sex tape. I mean,
but then that's leading into my question.
I was saying sex tape, not a mix.
What does that say about the music industry as a whole that they have to go to these lengths to
not everybody
get
does
attention? Who doesn't? Well,
he's a natural born troll. Remember, he was like a Nicki Minaj stan account at first.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm too deep in the rabbit hole, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. He used to run a stan account.
Yeah.
You know how like on Twitter you have these accounts. Some of y'all might know that are fans of like Nicki Minaj or Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift or Beyonce.
All like the Playboy Cardis, you know what I'm saying?
No, nowhere near that level though. I get what you're saying though. They do some weird stuff too, but the women artist accounts, I'm talking about it's whole wars, people getting doxxed, people are getting arrested behind it. He was doing that. So he grew up in the era of being a troll. So this kind of maybe all he knows. And you know, today there's no artist development.
Not at all.
People don't teach you how to roll out your art album. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, no, I'm gonna let you finish the rollout part. Just the rollout part, but the heavy on the development part too. Like, you know, him being by himself, and he probably didn't know he was gonna be this big to begin with. Like, you know, we said about a lot of people catching him off guard because they think this is gonna be like a one-time thing, and then like they don't think they have any type of longevity to go with it. But with him, it's like, you know, he was at the top of the food chain at one point. Like everybody was just loving what he was putting out. Like, you know, did the feature with Jack Harlow, who I think is heavily mid in my opinion. Sorry, but
yeah, Jack Harlow is kind of mid.
Jack is definitely a little.
He's more of a personality in his music. He's funny with his music.
He's definitely a personality. I like Jack Harlow, but I think he is a little bit overhyped than, you know, what the media is trying to portray him as. But you gotta remember,
they done with him now.
He's a white rapper though. You know what I'm saying? That's accepted kind of by the black.
They done with him now, bro.
My name. But
bro,
we already talked about Post Malone. We're not a fan of him on here.
Yeah, we always.
But no, the development part I think is missing with him. I feel like when you're an artist and you have an image, you know, and like you said, his image was primarily just the trolls and rage, all that stuff. But then I feel like it just comes to a time where it's like, all right, from a business standpoint, is this still the right path to choose? Like, yeah, I do have the young people on my side and this, that, and the third. But how long can this really last? Like, how long can it really last? Like, each day is a different day. Each day comes with different.
No staying power.
Exactly. So, like, again, keyword, if I'm an artist, just off the whimps, like longevity. Like longevity, what can I do differently? Because everybody wants to be an artist, but how are you gonna stay on the charts? How are you just gonna stay? Like, are you even locally known? Like,
a lot of these people just aren't that creative.
So I want to speak onto the talking about artist development as a label, right? There is no incentive for them to develop an artist nowadays. Now, the reason why is because rap, unfortunately, just music as a whole, is oversaturated. Plus, we have the internet now. We got social media, so you can find a buzzing rapper at almost a snap of a finger. Somebody who at least has a little bit of talent. So why would I, as an artist, as a label, dump millions of dollars into one artist?
That's what it costs, $2 million.
No, literally millions into one artist to develop them in hopes that they become the next Drake, Kendrick, or whatever. You don't even have to come close to that. They become a B tier level artist. Why would I dump millions into them when I can just go find somebody on the street that's buzzing right now?
Run up the bag real quick, dump them off.
Exactly. Run up the bag real quick and then drop them off and put them on the shelf. You know, artists always talk about getting put on the shelf. So there's no incentives for them to do that.
Yeah. Thinking about incentives, I'm sorry. I miss Everyday Struggle when Joe Budden was on there. And I know we brought up Yachty, but just at one point when he asked him, hey, are you in a 360 deal? He was like, I don't know. Like, you know, he just looked at him kind of confused. Like, I just like making music. He was like, so you don't know if you're in a 360 deals. You just sitting there smiling every single day. He was like, bro, chill. But from at the time, we were kind of like, from my watching, we're like, yeah, we were like, bro, why is he tripping? But now I really understand it. It's like, okay, I see why he's serious, because he was like still on the up and coming, and, you know, he was getting more money brought to him, everything with QC, this, that, and the third. But it's like, now looking at it, and now kind of like, it's nothing to research, people, or research. If you don't know anything, just research. The internet is free. But to go back to my point is, when I looked it up, I was like, okay, this is kind of like robbery for the artist itself, because even like you said, the songs are getting the money, but you have to spread it out on a 360 shape, or like, you know, or ideal, like it's like a roundabout. Like, think of a roundabout in a cul-de-sac or something like that. Like, you start one way and it's gonna take a while. Like, you have to pass houses, or you gotta pass whatever, and it comes right back to you. But like, again, I see why for Joe Budden, you know, granted it's funny, but he was really dead serious. Like, you're a young artist, they can take advantage of you.
Yeah, no, but that's what they
do. Debate, like, what's my Glorilla? Who she sung with?
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
Bro, Yo Gotti just got her like one of the newest Cadillacs that just came out.
That's probably her money.
Her first comment on the damn page said, "That's definitely her money," and she all giggling like, "Oh, they're like, you feel me? Probably just gave you a get with the horse in the back." I said, bro.
But and there's levels to it, because remember Birdman bought Wayne a Bugatti. Oh, but your money.
All right, come on,
yeah. But that really exposes the predatory nature of a lot of these labels. It's really hard to find a good label. You know what I'm saying?
But it's also
if
hard
you want
to
a
turn
good,
down.
hold on, I gotta do a shameless plug. If you're looking for a good label, somebody who's actually gonna care about you and develop you as an artist and then take you to that next level, come fuck with me, dog. That's what I'm trying to do.
Don't want them all in the videos, all in the songs.
Nah, like that ass, bro. Nah, and then I'm not gonna hold you on no 10-year long deal where you gotta I'm gonna have you on a short deal. Be like, hey, we're gonna work together, get you to this point. Once we get you to that point, we're gonna renegotiate that deal and see if you want to go stay with me or you want to go somewhere else. Because I'm not gonna hold you there, bro. My whole thing is helping artists. I want to see rap grow. I want to get it back to where it was before, just with the love of it. You know, and actually having artists who are actually talking about stuff and that love the game, not just trying to get a quick bag. We gonna get some money too. Don't get me wrong. I'm about that money, but at the same time, I'm gonna help you get where you want to be. Just had to throw that out there real quick, man. Shameless plug. Let's get on to our final thought. Whether it's fame or failure, Hollywood always finds a way to make pain a spectacle, man. I just want to throw out like Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Just like his outbursts and, they're trying to really do that thing. I don't think it's the same thing as with Lil Nas X, but I'm just saying, we see it all the time. You said with Martin Lawrence, it goes past the music industry. It goes with just the whole thing in the entertainment, just in that whole space in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We see that a lot of times. People's mentals get messed up because of this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? The things.
Remember when Designer was crying over Takeoff Down? I
don't actually.
How about when he was jerking off on the plane?
I don't remember.
That happened recently too.
Who, Designer?
Yeah. I just saw a video of him doing Panda at a show recently, performing Panda for like 20 people. But he's getting,
at least he had 20 people.
But he can still get. But
Perp had like 10.
Oh my god,
that was so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Wow. But like I was saying earlier, like he still get a bag off that one song. I mean, he was talking about he was doing the 250K shows in the Middle East doing Panda.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Old Tyrone can get you 300,000.
Here's the thing with
at the Dubai bar mitzvah or whatever.
Here's the thing that artists got to remember, and people, they need to stop chasing that hit song, because what you're a lot of times when you get that hit song, the artist becomes bigger.
Beholden to that.
The song becomes bigger than the artist, and then so people don't even know the actual artist and his whole background and whatever. They only know the song, and then you get washed away and you get put in with the rest.
It's hard though when you're like Lil Nas. Your first song is Diamond.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Yeah, I mean that's not his fault. He made a great song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Them certain people like it though. That's why it went so big.
Like who?
Them farm colored people like that song. Them bread colored people like that song. So
I mean, I thought it was a cool song. I thought it was something different.
It's a gimmick. It was a gimmick.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a gimmick. He didn't believe none of that stuff he said. But
I think it was a country or a rap song. Because them people ain't want to be country.
It's country song.
The people ain't.
I don't care what nobody says. It's a country song, bro.
Okay.
You disagree?
No, I agree. Yeah.
I just don't like the fact it's got country. I think did Post Malone win one for country or no?
Let's not talk about him.
But that's what I'm like. They don't. You see where I
know what you mean though.
I don't like that. I just don't like that. Let's get into the next topic, man. Oh, my fault. Freddie Gibbs. Dang, I can't talk today. Freddie Gibbs says if AI takes rap, it takes the soul with it. I'm gonna be honest. I think the soul is gone out of rap anyway. If we're being honest.
It's been gone for since probably like 2015 or something. Yeah, 10 years, I think. Like once people realize the thing between like social media and like how your song can grow so fast, or the SoundCloud era and stuff, how people can get rich quick off rap. Yeah, the soul's been gone. Lewis mentioned to me earlier about we're talking about AI and rap.
Oh yeah. So
I had brought this up to Qual earlier. Pretty much just this had came out literally yesterday. Jadakiss, Benny Siegel had came out with a video, and in the video, Benny Siegel, he's using AI to recapture his old voice. And he did it, for the collab with Jadakiss. So a lot of people were actually a lot of people gave it positive feedback, because they're saying as much abuse that people do with AI for maybe trolls or spreading misinformation on people, stuff, in other different parties. But I actually didn't listen to the video itself, but I was just going through the comments. I was, just reading the thread line on Twitter, and fuck you, Elon. you know, just reading the comments, and then like, you know, everybody was saying, okay, he's using it for his voice. Clearly, Benny, you know, at his age now, like you can't give up the same delivery, that same intensity, like, you know, So it was just an extra little boost, and in my opinion, I don't see any problems with that.
No, this is what we talk about. Remember what we said a while ago? AI is a tool. It's not a crutch. Yeah. And Beanie, if y'all don't know, was stabbed in his lungs. He lost a lung. Can you send me that? He can't vocalize his voice the same way he used to. That's why if you listen to him in the 2000s, his voice is like deeper, a lot more like commanding. And then now it's like gravelly and weak because he literally cannot speak the same way because of an injury. Yeah. But this is how you use AI as a tool, not a crutch.
But even
he wrote this song, I think. I don't think the AI wrote the song. He used it to.
We got to think of what that could lead into. They're starting to
slippery slope though.
This is a very slippery slope.
That's when you get like people bringing dead artists back.
I was about to say
we've seen him in movies too.
Tupac, bro, Juice WRLD,
pretty insane.
XXX, they can do all that stuff, bro.
Didn't Drake use somebody's voice AI to diss Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so did Kendrick use?
No, he used a Tupac clip to talk to him. Yeah, come on now. Come correct.
Hey, you're right.
Come on now, don't do that.
This is your car, not my car. So
yeah, you can put out
there's no Kendrick hate in this car.
I'm a neutral fan of all guys. I'm not a defender of anyone staunchly. If somebody do something wrong, they're wrong.
I'm not a Kendrick hater either. I'm really not a Kendrick hater. I just don't like the way he went about the rap battle. But that's another topic. Let's pull up the video.
I don't know way Drake want the little girls, man. But
look, bro. Go ahead, bro.
All right. This is also, it's Freddie Gibbs speaking to Ryan Russillo, which is weird because he's like a sports guy. I don't know why he was talking to him, but here's the video.
He's promoting his new album, by the way.
Yeah. Alfredo 2.
But they got AI rap now, man. I don't even believe nobody that write that I don't even believe if you really even make it anymore because motherfuckers, I've been in studios with motherfuckers is chat GPT and this shit. And I'll be like, I'm like, what in the fuck? And I'm like, damn, how long am I going to be able to do this shit? Because I'm really actually making fresh shit. How long I'm going to be able to do it when this motherfucker's in the studio typing into a computer getting their lyrics?
Yeah, I had somebody ask me on like screenwriting. They're like, are you using Chat GPT now? Screenwriting. I was like, God, no. Like, it's hard enough as it is. Like, why would you even want to put yourself through the process of doing something like that? Then they just be like, hey, pump out some just generic dialogue.
People lazy, man. You know what I'm saying? We in a lazy day and age, man. Art is dying. You know what I'm saying? When you got to ask the computer and shit to write your lyrics, shit is whack.
So I have something to say about that. The reason why I think that art is dying is because people are chasing the result of the art and not experiencing the art itself. Everyone wants to either get the money off of it, they want the fame that comes with it, the notoriety, whatever it is.
Notoriety?
Notoriety, thank you.
Come on now, you slipping.
Thank you, I am.
I don't know if you're that smart, y'all. I don't know. I don't know.
You're right.
I'm fed off now.
Right. No, you're good. But yeah, it's losing that passion because everyone just wants the results, not the thing that comes with it. And the soul, the actual, just the personality that used to be a part of rap. And just music in general and art in general.
Yeah, there's a lack of like a lot of principles. Like I don't really think a lot of rappers consider things like, music theory or like reading music or like understanding the production behind their songs. Like anybody can get a beat CD or get a beat pack sent over to them and pick a beat they like, but when it comes to the production of it and like putting things together and putting things in a certain order and like sequencing and everything like that, I think most rappers have no idea what that even entails. I think if you ask Ice Spice about like, anything like that, she probably couldn't give you much of an answer. Not to pick on her, but she's one of the examples of somebody who I think understands the bag behind rap and not really understanding music as it is. Because in my opinion, AI should never have a say in anything art related. AI should be a tool to help us find cancer earlier or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or help us design a building safer, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be used in anything art related. It should not be touching movies or music or anything like that.
It's, for art, for me, and I take it to kind of know we're talking about music, but I look at like a lot of people that do hand drawings, animated stuff like that. So many people that I follow or just come up on my feed, it's like, I mean, at the point, many times I looked at it, I can tell which one is AI, and I can definitely tell which one is. Yeah, I can tell. In my opinion, I can. Well, for now, for now, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting even harder to tell. It's getting even harder to tell. And from, I know from an aspect of artists that are still trying to be creative and still trying to get to that core for themselves to put out what they, have in mind. As a artist that draws or paints and stuff like that, it's frustrating for them because now these business owners, like Coca-Cola, I think they did for Christmas. They did like an AI commercial.
Yeah, I saw that.
With the 3 trucks and the cola bit. Yeah, like
bad.
I was like, yo, what the heck? I'm like, growing up, I used to watch like at Christmas time. I don't know if y'all remember Hess. I'm only 27, but the Hess trucks, and they had the singing and everything, and
all of those things.
They were known for they were literally known for that.
Damn, I haven't seen a Hess in a while.
Yeah, I guess that's the first thing I think of. But yeah, as far as like just looking at another artist, like I feel bad for them because like they take, it's already a lot to write your own lyrics and whatever, but as an artist, like you got to start from like scratch, like just from scratch. Like, what is your vision? Who are you trying to reach and stuff like that? But now you just have AI and it's like, hey, you just tell it what to do, and then it's like circle, smiley face, boom.
I feel like we've seen a lot of algorithmic songs being created for years now. Like people, I think, do sit down in boardrooms and say like, make songs like this because this is what people like.
They do that, yeah.
I think like a big guy who kind of fell into that trap for me, whether you're a fan or not, is Travis Scott. I think like a lot of his music since 2016, I'll say, has been really formulaic. Ever since he dropped Butterfly Effect, he just kept remaking Butterfly Effect over and over again for some reason, which I guess is fine. It works. He's very rich, but man, like his shit is very corporate.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be, I think, even worse now because now these boardrooms can come together and say, okay, we have the rapper, we have the image that we like. She's attractive or he's attractive, he's tough or he's whatever. Got the image now. All we need you to do is come in here and read what this AI bot has spit out in this flow. We got a hit song. And it's like, there are going to be songs that come out that we might like, and we're going to find out later on that, wow, this is an AI-generated song. Didn't Cardi use AI on his last album? They said, Rather Lie, one of the songs on the album, his voice is AI, like, carried to make it sound better. And that bothers me. It does. I like the song, but it does bother me because it's like, for every person that does that and succeeds, there's somebody who has a real talent that doesn't get seen.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is me just thinking. It was an episode of Regular Show, and this was before AI even came into fruition. It was a scene where, like, literally their radio show, like, it was jumping. It was personalities. It was like everybody was having fun. And he was like, yeah, we're going to bring in this new updated system. I don't know what it was called, but the computer had a brain for itself. Like, it took care of everything. But with it being so versatile and handling everything else, and it was also just that monotone, like, okay, get ready for it, da-da-da-da. It took people out of work. Like, they didn't need nobody else. So, and they only kept one person, and they only kept the work, because of the plot of the show kind of got a little deeper. But I'm saying that because it was just like, that's kind of what's, well, not kind of, it's actually happened, as we speak. Like, a lot of these corporate companies getting really lazy. They're not really like look like how simplistic. Look at Cracker Barrel. A lot of these companies, like, it's so crazy how simplistic and boring everything is. Like,
the term is minimalism.
Minimalism, yes,
like
yes.
Team logos, restaurant logos. Every restaurant, even like the restaurant themselves, like every Friday, like go to like a Fridays at McDonald's, it looks like a corporate building or something.
Oh, yo, like first thing you see in a nostalgic video for fast food, it's like, hey, do you remember when we had could play the game while you waiting for your order?
Oh yeah,
like up the GameCube and stuff.
In hindsight, how many germs were on those controls? You think?
A lot. I don't even like the playpens. First of all, weird. I'm gonna say this. You know those toys that they still sell? I can't eat in front of those. I can't. I hate plastic. Like, that's not a real toy. Being someone that grew up with action figures, keyword action figures, like, I want my shit to look, you feel me, real. That shit is phony. Like, especially when they see, like, I used to close my eyes every time I was eating if like a McDonald's commercial was coming on, because I'll be sitting there watching Cartoon Network, or next thing you know, they show a movie, something about, whatever that was out at that time, like How to Train Your Dragon. I remember the toys that came out for that, I was like, yo, that's disgusting. Like, I used to go to my cousin's house, I would kick this shit under the fucking the couch, because I'm just like, yo, I'm not eating in front of that. But anyways, it's my fault. I had to just get that point out.
No, we like that type of stuff.
But yeah, it's like Will said, the minimalism is crazy. It's really crazy. And like for the NBA, specifically for the NBA, they say if you change your logo, it has to have a basketball in the background.
Yeah.
Like, I might as well not change your logo. Imagine the Bulls changing their logo.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Like at this point, I don't. As a Warriors fan, I don't even like the Warriors logo like that. But I know it's giving homage to the bread tree and everything.
The funny thing about the Warriors logo is that the Warriors fan base now is literally the people who do this, the tech guys who do this the most. The tech guys who do this stuff to music and do stuff. Those are the guys that are supplying the tickets to and everything like that. So it goes everywhere. I think it bleeds into everything, and the corporate. The way of doing things bleeds into everything, and now we see it in music full force, where it's like, what is the easiest path to a hit song and money? And it's going to be AI, unfortunately. I think that we're going to have a lot of guys like Freddie Gibbs who get washed out, not because they're not popular, because they're not known, but because they're just not efficient enough for their labels to make money off of.
So our question for the audience is, would you still feel a song if you knew that no human wrote it? And I can answer that question. It's already been done. I remember 2019, 2018, right before, all that stuff happened. They had literally an AI influencer and artist. I can't remember the name.
FM Mecca?
Maybe something, but literally making that music, and people were really rocking with it. I didn't like the music, but there was a demographic. They found the demographic, and those people liked it. And they knew it was an AI bot. They told them. It wasn't even...
Well, the casual person doesn't really care.
Huh?
The casual fan doesn't really care.
That's what I'm saying. The casual person doesn't care, so it doesn't even matter at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I can say for certain I wouldn't, but I'm not a casual fan of music, so...
You say that, and so he making some hard shit, and then...
The principle, though.
I feel you. It is the principle.
Even if it's an artist I don't respect or like I'm not cool, like Robert Kelly, for example, he makes really, really good music. He, of course, always has a lot of great songs, but I can't listen to it because it's just what he did. That's just how it's
separate the.
I cannot, personally. When it's that extreme, when it's like what he did,
was it "Step in the Name of Love"? Come on at the cookout, you're not going.
I'm not stepping.
Nah.
Not stepping in the name of love. I'm sitting there with my legs crossed. Wow, nodding, shaking my head with this.
Well, I'm not surprised because Cole also said as another reason why he don't listen to Trav is because of the whole Astro World incident.
He did kill like 9 Mexican people.
Bro, he stopped after.
You know he stole Astro World from B King?
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure people know.
Travis Scott steals a lot of stuff. He stole a lot of flows, a lot of sound. He's not a good guy.
Yeah. Would you still feel a song if it was AI? You can be honest.
No, I wouldn't.
I feel like everyone's lying.
No. So
I think like they want to believe that they would.
So no, it's not that I believe, but I know myself. So I mean,
hold on, pause. I heard half of Cardi's recent album was finished by AI.
So the only song on there that is confirmed is the song with The Weeknd, Rather Lie, where the chorus I think is AI like used his voice to sing what most he couldn't sing, and that I really dislike that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I mean, to be honest.
Hey, I respect it, bro. I respect it.
But to answer your question, I say no, but at the same time, I can also see myself like nodding my head, like, okay, it's cool. But I'm gonna give credit when credit's due, because like, all right, if I have a nice little tune, like, yeah, but then I'm not saying I'm gonna be disgusted with myself, but it's gonna be like, damn, like this not even natural. Like this is really just the automated, like 1, 2, 3, boop, like, yeah. But I'm in a mix. I'm 50-50 with it. But I do feel like a lot of people would force themselves to say like, no, I can't do it because it's like it's AI, But like, you're not gonna get like crucified or anything. But it does when you kind of think, oh damn, like that was just a computer, that was an automated program, like yeah. So yeah.
It's just difficult to say. It's difficult. Like it's difficult. I feel like. Will we even know until like the song's already in your brain? I mean,
you wouldn't know.
I like some 6ix9ine songs, but I can't listen to him because I know he did what he did. I mean, it's what it is. But he had a run. He had some great songs.
I respect it. Hey man, the final thought.
Where were you when Gummo came out? What were you doing? You remember?
What year was that?
2018, maybe 2017. Ooh, banger.
I was still in college.
You heard that song everywhere you went.
I liked it.
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
It's a great beat.
At least we're on the same page on that, bro.
Where were you at?
Probably in college too. Well, I'm around all them people that's palm colored. Listen to that stuff. Great song, man.
True. Hey, man, so the final thought. Rap was born from struggle. Machines can't replace that. Let's get on to the next topic, man. David Banner says hip-hop is gone, and we sold it ourselves. So, on Drink Champs, Banner argued rappers gave away ownership of hip-hop, with streaming making it possible for artists to get paid fairly. He doubts a union can even save the industry now.
So one of my favorite topics on the Joe Budden podcast, when I used to watch it before he didn't pay his friends, was how much is a stream? Like, what is a stream? Mm-hmm. It became a joke because nobody knew the answer. Mm-hmm. I think it's like something like for every 3,500 streams, you get like some insanely low amount. So I think it's $1 or something like that.
So I think each stream is like 0.01 of a 0.001 or something. It's like really, really small. There's some other numbers on the end too. It's like
of a cent?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I might throw it up there and stuff like that. So, yeah. It's really small. That's why you gotta have a song that's why everyone's chasing the hit song, because that's the one that gets paid. But don't forget, they still on 360.
Like, the part that like strikes me about that is like, I'm gonna use Drake for example, because Drake's songs, I'm sure if you can see the numbers on the back end, every song he drops probably has 100 million streams in the first day, easily, probably more. And then the streaming check is then split by Cash Money, Young Money, Universal. So it's like even the biggest, most powerful, most wealthy guys are not even seeing half of what they should be seeing money-wise. That's insane. So think about like somebody like Beyonce or Taylor Swift or something like that, where they just get their money broken down like brutally, and it's like, damn, I didn't produce a song where 1 billion people listen to it, and I don't get paid half of that. That's wild. I'm gonna play the video because it's a lot of clips. It's like 6 clips in the post. You want to play everything or just those important ones?
We'll see how it goes as we go.
So it's David Banner, a legendary Southern rapper. I'm a fan of David Banner. He's been a big proponent of independent stuff for a while, but he kind of harps on like how the part that struck me the most was like he was like, I just got my stuff to where I got $9 an album. I just got it to $9 an album, and then they did the streaming stuff. So. And this is one thing you might agree on, where you're not a big Jay-Z guy. So I do think this is Jay-Z's fault. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is like Jay-Z, Drake, and a couple other guys who got a big deal. U2, the band, also got a big deal from Apple and Spotify, all that type of stuff. Yeah. Or Tidal, when they set up to set the streaming stuff up. Yeah. And they kind of said, do this for me. Everybody else can just fall by the wayside. So I will give you this one for Jay-Z, man. This is kind of his fault too.
Go ahead. Keep going.
So I'm gonna play the video for y'all. It's a lot of content. We're gonna see if we play the whole thing because he goes on all rants. Like, drink champs, people get you drunk and they talk a lot. So,
you think that hip hop still needs a union?
No. I let that sit there for a minute. Just ratings, because we already gave hip hop away. I told y'all a long time ago that streaming was the dumbest shit that we ever did in history. Dog, we finally started getting pennies. And then you're gonna let these motherfuckers give us fractions? Watch this, it's gonna fuck your head up. You remember when the white folks went to war about movies? And them streaming movies? And
they boycotted. Yeah, the strike.
Watch this. Didn't they just do the same fucking thing to music? And none of us said shit? Fucking Prince, T.I., David Banner, Snoop. I told you how stupid that was, and y'all called me crazy. We gave hip-hop away, so what you bitching for now? And then they do it to movies. The only reason why they didn't let it happen to movies is because they still making money off of movies. Right. They hadn't sucked that totally dry yet. We had just found out how to create our first mom and pop stores, how to burn our own CDs, even though we was bootlegging. We had just learned, bro. I had just started getting $9 an album, dog.
All right. Understood BDS. Bro.
Even like I mentioned, the $9 an album thing, that even to me seems low per album, just in my opinion. I feel like albums cost $12, $15, something like that. $9 an album still seems low to me. But if you sell 1 million records, you get $9 million. So, hey.
You said the album is 12?
How much is that?
It's like $9.99.
So, I haven't seen the iTunes store in a long time.
Yeah, and I was about to say, who buys albums anymore? Nobody buys albums. Everybody streams stuff now.
Yeah, man.
I didn't need but one more fucking album, and I would have been a fucking multi-millionaire off music, dog. And I produced myself. And we let them motherfuckers. Bro, we gave it to tech motherfuckers who don't even care about music, who ain't even cool, dog. Shout out to all my tech motherfuckers who give me a lot of money. Y'all smart, but you ain't cool.
Yeah.
Bro, we gave fucking hip-hop away, so don't bitch about it. Now ain't no need for it.
I don't think we need to play the rest because I kind of gets his whole points off in those first 2 clips. So, yeah, man, gave it away to tech guys. I think he's mentioning, he doesn't say names, but obviously he's talking about Apple and Spotify as the big ones. But I think also Tidal's a big one. I remember recently Nicki Minaj was having a tirade against Jay-Z because of the Tidal check or something she was entitled to. She didn't get her money properly or something like that. Something she didn't sign something, and that was kind of the end of it. But she also beefed with Des Bryant over that. Interesting how that went. You know who Des Bryant is?
His name sounds familiar. Basketball?
Wide receiver.
Cowboys receiver from back in the day. Beef with Nicki Minaj. She set up her husband to fight him. He would destroy that man. He benches probably 400 pounds. But yeah. So what do y'all think? I'm gonna start with you because you're the artist guy here. You might have seen what the streams actually give you money wise, as an independent guy versus someone who's not independent. What do you think?
More? Are you? Sorry, just to make sure I clarify the question. Are you asking more on the fact of how the splits are, or are you asking more about how?
What do you think about streaming as a whole and the splits that it comes with it?
So, okay, I think it's robbery. Just if I put it very bluntly, I think that the amount of money that they're getting, like I told you, is fractions. Like he said, fractions. Like I said, it's fractions of a penny, fractions of a dollar that they're paying these artists. And don't forget, these are the ones that are putting on the work. They're spending hours on studio time, spending hundreds of dollars on studio time, spending hours traveling. You know what I'm saying? Writing the songs, promoting, and all that stuff. And then they're only getting fractions of a penny on a dollar. That is insane. And then don't forget, like I already said, you gotta pay your manager, the label, whoever else that you got backing you and all this stuff. So I think it's just complete robbery. But what else are we gonna do when Spotify and Apple and those places, they have a monopoly? You know what I'm saying? You can't, without them, the artist's not getting paid anyway. So my suggestion, right, is artists need to start creating their own platforms that their fans will go and listen to their music on.
Do you think that would ever? He talks about it. I'm sorry to cut you off, Lewis. He talks about it. I don't think artists have the backbone to do that.
They don't. Most don't. And most of them don't have the business knowledge. Like you said, Yachty, when he was talking to Joe Budden, I just like making music. And that's how a lot of, especially young artists, are thinking. Not good enough. They're just like, hey, I just like making music and I'm going to just focus on that, when you can't. Because if you don't know the rest of it on the back end, that's when people will take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say a different word, but that's when they will literally take advantage of you for not knowing. And now, especially in the day and age that we have, where we have our phones with us 24/7, and you got a computer, you got the internet, there's no reason for you not to have an idea of what you're getting yourself into when it comes to the music business.
Yeah, y'all love AI so much. Copy your contract into ChatGPT and tell it to break it down for you. Yeah. You love AI so damn much. Yeah. Like, I'm not a fan. Dude, what you want to say, Lewis?
I might be wrong when I say this. Kanye was on Tidal at one point, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, I think Jay-Z was on there too.
I think it's Jay-Z's thing.
Yeah, I think that's Jay-Z's.
That's Jay-Z's thing. So are you saying, when you saying like create their own platform, something like that in that nature, or like
you don't even have to create.
Similar, I guess.
You don't have to. You can. ChatGPT is amazing now, right? You can literally tell it to make you an app. Right? So basically what I'm saying is you make your own website or your own app where your fans can download the app and they can play all your music on there.
What if it's something stupid like the little thing Kanye had, the little the deck thing? What was that thing called? He had Donna 2 on there?
Yeah.
What if it's something stupid like that? And it's kind of like, what the fuck?
What do you mean? Like, are you asking, is that a good idea? Or
that's not a good idea, but
no, I don't think. I mean, it works for.
How would this manifest to you?
What do you mean?
An app, website, what? Because United Masters is similar, right?
Yeah, I mean,
what is United Masters? Break it down to me. I don't know.
United Masters is like it's a label without a label. It allows the artist to have a little bit more control over all the stuff that they do. So think of a label and think of all the stuff they kind of do, putting it on those different platforms and all that other stuff. Think of it as a label / manager, but it's the artist has a little bit more. Well, not a little bit more. They have more control over the stuff that they put out and the things that they do. So think of it like that. So even then, you're still
beholden to someone else.
To someone else. You know what I'm saying? Artists, they need to become more business savvy, and there's no excuse for you not to nowadays. You need to become more business savvy and understand all the business side of music, so that you're not relying on those other sources for your success.
Wow. I just think it's insane that these dudes will generate hundreds of millions of impressions, hundreds of millions of streams, hundreds of millions of listens, and don't even see, like, you telling me I can have 100 million people listen to my song and not make $1 million at least?
Yeah, no, yeah. You won't even see a fraction of that. The numbers is crazy.
I remember.
So you know, most artists make most of their music from touring.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's
touring,
obvious.
Touring, merch, all that stuff.
But then don't forget, if all the artists are doing that, there's only a certain amount of
shows that people are going to go.
People can go to. So if you got 2 people booked at the same, you got Beyonce and then you got Lil Yachty.
I just think people take out a second mortgage in their house to go see Beyonce. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you got multiple people trying to go see those certain artists, and everybody makes their money off touring. You got to pick and choose. So not everyone's going. That's why I asked the question: do you think Lil Nas X is going to sell out Madison Square Garden?
No, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got someone right down the street. I can't think of another.
I'm about to book him for my little cousin party next. He fell off. He's done.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's hard. Now it's a competition. And then I just watched the video the other day. Why would I, as a music consumer, pay $200 to go see Lil Nas X or whoever it is? It's any artist. Why would I pay $200 to go see one person where I can pay $300 to go see a festival with all of those artists? And don't forget, it might not be. I might not see them for an hour, but I'll get to see almost 50 of my favorite artists play at least for 10 minutes.
It's your money.
And you can save a little more and go see Chris Brown backstage. Like $1,000 or something.
But yeah, man. So like, it's music is, as an artist, you're in such a rough position right now. But also, what artists need to do, they need to get off their high horse a little bit. They need to realize, hey, I'm competing with Beyonce, Jay-Z, Taylor Swift, Drake, and all these people. So I might not be able to sell out this arena. Maybe I can take a little show down here.
A lot of dudes
what's the one spot down there that we got? Soundstage. Maybe I can do a soundstage. I'll pack that out, and you get a good cameraman. You make that look real good. People gonna want it. That's gonna help your influence.
Yeah, I remember this year, like, people were canceling a lot of shows because they just weren't selling out as much as they thought they would. Like, Lil Baby canceled a lot of shows, and I'm looking at
T-Pain.
I'm looking at this thing. Why are you booking arenas and stuff? You're not even that level of a guy. But maybe don't.
Lil Baby was up until a point, bro.
But we're talking about today, now.
Now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or like
but
Chance.
That's all a part of the image, though. They gotta show the people that, hey, I'm booking out these shows. I'm selling out these shows.
And people convince you that your image is more important than what you're actually putting out.
Exactly, and that hurts them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? If they would do, instead of doing 10 big shows and do 100 smaller shows, you can make a lot more money. Yeah, it sounds like
300 shows a year or something like that.
Something, you don't have to do 300. That's OD. You know what I'm saying? But you cut it down. You know what I'm saying? And then you can be able to negotiate your numbers better with those smaller venues. Because like, hey, look, yeah, I know I can't sell out that big place, but I'm still Lil Baby. I'm gonna fill this joint up, and it's gonna bring you guys in a lot of money. So then you can negotiate a better, deal with them. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's how artists need to start thinking, bro. Everyone's all
one dimensional.
Well, you gotta think. He mentions it further in the video. I'm not gonna play that part because it's a long video.
Yeah.
But he talks about how a lot of these guys won't do that. They'll take the check now to sell out for this stuff to happen. They'll sell out. They'll sell their masters. They'll sell whatever. Like, so many artists have sold like their master catalog for X $100 million amount of dollars, and I'm like, even with that amount of money on the table, I wouldn't do it.
You got to think, a label wouldn't sell you that if they knew
they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
No, if they're going to sell you for your masters for $100 million, that means they know they're going to make at least $200 million.
And like, the thing is, when the artists that have bought their masters back, they had to fight like dog fight. Like, Jay-Z had to go to a dog fight to get his stuff back. So for me to see somebody like Lil Wayne, or I think Bieber did it recently too, to sell your masters,
Dirk, all of them,
to sell your masters away, it's just insane to me.
I think that's
stupid.
That's the dumbest thing you could ever do. But they want that money now.
And that's the problem, is like, they don't value the actual work and art they created. They value the money they get from it, which is why rap itself is kind of falling to the wayside.
So our question for the audience is, can hip hop ever reclaim ownership, or is it too late?
I think it's too late.
You think it's too late? Go ahead, Lou.
I think it's too late too.
Maybe I'm a little optimistic. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do think that it's possible to reclaim it, but it would have to start now, and we had to be very deliberate about it. The same thing I say on every episode. We got to start now. We got to be deliberate about it. I
think another thing that goes into it that's we're kind of not talking about is like the people who usually become rappers aren't usually in a position to turn down a lot of money right away. They're usually coming from a situation where they need that money now. Don't get me wrong. People that make R&B or people that make pop, a lot of them start off broke or whatever like that, but a lot of times they aren't. Rappers almost universally, for the most part, unless you're like, I don't know, Ian or something like that, you come from like a situation where you're
I don't know why I randomly thought about Jadena.
Jadena, you're a wealthy dude already. Or like DeVito makes the Afrobeats. Dad's a billionaire or something like that. Yeah. You don't come from money normally, so you have to make these decisions that kind of like hurt you because you need the money now. So how can you tell somebody who's...
But if you ain't have the money before...
You can wait a little longer, you say? But it's hard to turn...
I know.
We've been in the streets.
Sensitive when I say
you've been in the streets so much, and you doing whatever, and then they hand you that...
I feel you. But
$20 million a sound right now?
It's a survival,
not 20 million.
It's a survival mindset. They need now.
Yeah. What you gonna say?
No delayed gratification.
It was random. I don't know. My thought process is weird. Like,
you good, brother?
We like that on here.
I'm gonna say it's weird. It's kind of different. So, since we're talking about money and about needing it now, so let's say, like, you know how, let's say athletes, for example, primarily black athletes, they get that first check and like immediately, hey, I'm gonna buy my mama house.
We talked about this. Bro,
I'm sorry. I get that you wanna retire your mom and stuff like that, aka Michael Parsons, but he did. I felt like in my opinion, he did it the right way.
Lamar Jackson too,
and Lamar, as well as Lamar. I think to try to meet you on the same wavelength on what was.
But you gotta agree if you don't agree.
No. I'm just saying.
We don't want nobody who's just the sheep and just saying whatever. Think, please.
Yeah, we probably kill that person on here.
For real, no, like dead ass though.
It's just I don't know. I feel like if I get it. You get that contract. Daniel Harper said it best. He was like, I have not ever seen zeros like that, and I don't know when. And not even Daniel Harper, Michael Beasley. He just was on the podcast he was on. He was saying Pat told him, he was saying, bro, just get an apartment.
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley, of course, the Godfather. He told him, he said, hey, just get a 2-bedroom apartment, have the other bedroom for a few guests, but primarily your family, and just chill. Of course, Michael Beasley, being young, being one of the probably one of the best talents at that time, he said, a young black man at that era in Miami, come on, bro. Like, I don't blame him, but I get it. Like, it's easy. That's what I'm saying. It's easier said than done. Like, it's easier said than done. That's a lot for somebody like him that, I don't know too much about his background as far as where he came from and everything.
But he's somebody, a broke area.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he or just in general, like, a lot of these athletes, they'd be like, wow, okay, you know what? Boom. And they just go straight. Like, it was like, don't take that first step. They just go to step, like, 4 and everything. And again, I'm like I said, to the mother thing, like, it's okay, I get it. You want to get your mom out, you want to retire, but just wait. Patient. Like, I know I've probably heard this, patient is a virtue. Like, you just never know how that time frame can shift. Like, you just never know. And especially being like football athlete, football still get the least paid amount of money. So like, I'm worrying about just, okay, give me a small place, might get a new whip. Cool. That's like, but if you're somebody like LaMelo, that already has...
Well, he's already rich, yeah.
Who already had a business, a big brand, big baller brand, you can do that, honestly. You can just go out, get a Cybertruck, or go out, get a, that's what I'm saying, and just mod it how you want to mod it. But if you're coming from a different background where you did have to work it out the mud and you really had to fight where you wanted to be at, sacrifice, like, you might just want to, like, I feel like it depends on who you have around you.
Yeah. Like
Lamar and his mom. Like, you saw how Lamar was really, of course, serious about that next contract.
Yeah.
He was not, his mom is his agent. He was like, oh no, he needs to actually, no. There's a reason why his mom's his agent. And you see what he just got paid, right? So my thing is to revolve back to I do feel like, yes, when, as a young black artist, you see those coins and it's like, this is what I've been working for. But to K's point, I do see hey, you was already in that, struggling financially in that category. Why not just try to like save and just wait and see?
Hold off just a little bit longer. Yeah.
So it's like a tug of war, but it's not even like a big aggressive. It's like, oh no, like this. Oh no, like it's kind of it's like a unison. Like I get it.
At the same time, with the delayed gratification part of it, I see why guys are scared though, because as we see, and we'll talk about later with rap and with sports, your time there can really be short. The average NFL player plays for 3.5, 4 years. The average rapper is probably hot for what, a year? If that.
If that now.
A summer?
Yeah.
If that. Yeah. And it's gone. And you never get it back. So it's hard to like say, I'll wait, because if I wait, I might miss my boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think rapping is really hard. Especially now, I just think it's really hard to just get that one jump compared to like somebody that sings or does pop, alternative, and alternative is so like diverse, like, rapping is just like, why should I listen to you? Like, really, why should I listen to you? Like, what are you gonna say that I haven't heard from the era, like 80s, 90s, early Y2K, 2010s, and so forth? Why should I listen to you? So, I think it's like, I applaud you, I applaud you. I applaud, any of my friends that are in that industry, because at the end of the day, you know how you started. You're really knowledgeable, like, as you're really knowledgeable on the music aspect and the business aspect. And just from the clips that, I only watched one clip. I didn't know it was that long, honestly, ain't gonna lie.
It's like 6 slides, yo. I was gonna...
but like...
ain't paying us. I'm not pro drink champs.
But like... I honestly understand the frustration from which David Banner is saying. And of course you would want somebody as ditzy as Snoop Dogg to preach that same, that same
we'll talk another day.
All right, cool.
Yeah, or Snoop Line, whatever the fuck you want to call this man.
Oh, Snoop Coon.
Yeah. But I
think that's a great name.
From someone who just, I won't say I'm average, but I do love music, and I do love the creativity. For me, I'm an imaginary person. I want to see that creativity essence coming from you. But I do think you should have that backbone. But I think it comes as you have to have that foundation around you too. It's hard to just do it by yourself. You trying to take over a castle, how the hell you gonna do that by yourself? You need people with you. You need to get out that Trojan horse or something.
What do I always preach? Community, dog.
Yeah, we always say community.
It come around every episode. It
comes up somehow.
Maybe I'm telling the truth or something. Maybe I'm on to something.
The Snoop Dogg thing just speaks to how weak rappers are, though. Because how much money do Snoop Dogg have already?
A lot.
So much.
And
then you still need to bend over backwards for certain people, or you need to
find it. Because he has a deal with Skechers still.
Yeah.
And Skechers is just like, here, man.
And it's Skechers. Skechers sells more shoes than anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm just like you said, greed, brother.
That's how greedy rappers are.
Greed.
Snoop Dogg,
7 deadly.
A guy like Snoop Dogg could have already 100 times over got with somebody like anybody else who's that sort of like personality of that size and that wealth. He could have been started his own streaming service or label that pays you fairly. He could have done that 1,000,000 times over. He could have got you 50% of stream or something crazy, or 60% of stream.
I'm glad you said that. I mean, I'm just me again trying to explain to you more. Like, at his top tier, like, of him, he's, of course,
I don't even see reality no more.
Keyword reality, yes. Yeah. But I just think he could have paved so many ways for artists around his neighborhood and, of course, in the East Coast. But he could have paved. Like, he doesn't have to. I'm not saying he's obligated. Yeah. But if you just so like, yeah, I want to get these guys off the streets that's making music and stuff like that, brother.
I mean, you differ. I think if you're black, successful, you are obligated. In my opinion.
That's a good one, bro.
I think you are.
I don't think so, bro.
I think if you're a minority, not just black, I think you are obligated.
I know.
Reach back because
you should, but they're not obligated.
It's just like,
bro. But the people that have the power, the certain people that have the power, they reach back anyway. They don't have to,
bro.
We don't.
If I had Snoop's money, and this is not me saying paving the way, bro. It's so many homeless people out here. I don't know when, especially because I'm getting followed. I always think about, bro, if I was financially just on a higher realm, I would build so many fucking shelters, bro.
And it's not to say he doesn't do stuff like this.
That's why you're not rich, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because you
gotta be ruthless to be rich.
I get that. It's just wishful thinking to a degree. Cause I know it's like it sucks. It does suck. But these celebrities, they're not obligated to do that. I mean, yeah, they donate to charity. They donate for this, that, and the third for research for cancer, which is already found. But
did y'all see the Chinese dude that stole the cancer research and gave it to China?
What? I mean,
and the crazy part is, he did it essentially because he knew that in America they would deem it not profitable and they wouldn't push it further. They were making some really big strides in cancer research. I forgot which kind of cancer, but he stole info and sold it in China. So,
that's really insane.
Yeah. Shout out to him, bro. Free him if they caught him yet. I don't think they caught him yet.
Definitely.
Free Luigi too.
Under his legs. But Yeah, again, just to sum it up, I do think new artists definitely need some type of backbone. But again, it's easier.
Money's evil, man.
It's easier said than done. It is an illusion to, what you it can definitely be an illusion. Money can definitely be an illusion. But I can see both sides of like, hey, I need it now. But then I also see the side of like, you know what?
Just give yourself
I feel like if I keep working on my craft, more revenue will come back to me instead of me just saying, hey, I'll cut the ties right now. I can get but that's how I really see it.
Hey man, so the final thought. If you don't protect what you build, someone else will profit from it forever. Hey man, let's get on to our last topic. For the first time ever, hip-hop isn't just a young man's game. Rappers in the 30s, 40s, and 50s are still topping charts and dropping acclaimed projects, while younger artists struggle to keep up.
We have so many examples.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier, Alfredo 2. We got Griselda, whenever they drop, it's always a big deal.
The Clips
album. Drake is almost 40, still Drake. Kendrick is almost 40, still Kendrick. J. Cole, whenever he comes back, I hope he doesn't, he's almost 40, still doing his thing. Travis Scott is 35 or 36, something like that, still doing his thing. Future is older than LeBron, actually. He's 41, if you didn't know that.
He's having a bad, post, little breakout from jail, but...
Young Thug.
Yeah, Thug. I mean, I still put Thug in there, too.
He 30 right, too?
He 33. Even, Tyler Kidd is 34. Even other guys are 30, 32. These guys are still older dudes.
Pushing the weight.
Which, 30 is not old, but music is sort of like sports, where it's like once you get a certain age, you kind of age out because the younger people attract more attention or they do better things more than you.
Now you see where I see, why I keep saying long.
Ghostface Killah just dropped. He's 50-something. Great album.
Yes. That's why I say longevity plays a factor for music specifically. Sports is different, of course, because
you only do so much. You only do so much yourself.
But for music, yes, not take the money and financial out, but just with the artist himself and how he views it and to the core, I think that to take you to you can do that when you're 40. Like you said, Ghostface, what is this?
Supreme Clientele 2, great album, bro.
See, he still got it in him. He still has it in him because he's not there for, I'm not saying, he knows his craft. He knows his craft and he keeps it simple. There's nothing wrong with being simple because at the end of the day, you know with your work, you know what you spit, you know what you write, and like I said, that's what I bring it back to you. You know what you do. You're not just writing stuff to BS. You trying to storytell. That's why I think storytelling is a big. I feel like that's lost in rap. It's storytelling.
Oh yeah.
It's like.
Well, King Von told stories too, but he got killed. So.
He was a real demon. I mean, I ain't going.
You think he had to go?
He had to go?
You think that?
Nah.
I think so.
Fredo have to go, yeah?
Maybe. I think some people just,
Yeah, I mean, I know your stance on a lot of that stuff.
As we talked about off the camera, but I think a big problem with the older rappers dominating is that a lot of the newer guys who had the potential to go did not live very long. I mean, like X, like we talked about earlier, Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke, I'm sure there's other names you can think of. They're in jail or whatever.
Take Off already?
Take Off, yeah. He already had taken off at that point, though, I think. So he is Best Migo. He'd already had taken off at that point. I don't think it counts. Rest in peace. Who else? Either got locked up or they got killed, and it's like,
Or somebody close to you drops the address. Yeah. Somebody drops the address of the party.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy.
Being Pop Smoke literally should still be here.
Yeah, that's negligence on his camp's part.
Yeah, for sure. But it was crazy. It was like one of his family members,
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, like Corey said, it is that younger crowd that had the high potential to be where Thug, Drake, all them died way too early.
So I'll put a video for y'all just to get more context of what we're saying. He named some more guys I didn't even mention earlier.
I was bumping the new Clips album today, and it made me realize something. We live in a very unique era of hip-hop. For the first time probably in hip-hop history, the old rappers are better than the young rappers, and the old rappers are more successful and popular than the young rappers. And for all y'all that are saying, what are you talking about? I guarantee your favorite rapper is at least 30. Even rappers that you don't think of as being older are older. Ogeezy is in his 30s.
Was not thinking about Ogeezy first. Of anybody,
bro. I said I didn't get that far in the video. Hey, shout out Ogeezy though. I fuck with Ogeezy, bro. But
I don't know.
He skipped over Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole.
Yeah.
He skipped over everybody. He said Ogeezy. Shout out Ogeezy, man.
We weren't talking about him, bro. But I got you.
Fuck with Ogeezy, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Lil Durk is 32. Gunna is 32. Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, they damn near 40. Like, all the rappers in their 30s and 40s are the top rappers. Larry June is in his mid-30s. Griselda is in their mid-30s. Like, even the new artists that are coming out, the new artists, the new wave of rappers, they're 30 plus.
Hey, man, that just goes to show that if you are an artist in your 30s, you can still make it, dog. That's all I'm saying, man.
You think so?
Yep, yeah.
You getting close.
All right, bro. Future ain't blow up till you was what, 28, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, yo, for all y'all out there,
keep going, keep pushing,
bro. Don't stop believing.
I can't think of no big name rappers right now that are under 30 years old. I think Chief Keef might be the only one, and he's
not a big rapper either, by the way. We love Chief Keef, but he's not.
Pretty big rapper, yo. Everybody knows Chief Keef. We might not listen to him. But
he means like
everybody
dominating the headline, dominating the charts right now. Which Chief Keef is not. But he's a respected legend, of course.
He's still gonna get his flowers. Like,
yeah, of course. A legend.
It's Chief Keef. Everybody knows Chief Keef.
Don't even be hanging out with no run on there.
Still probably like damn near late 20s at this point. I can't think of any really top rappers that are not at least 30 years old, and I don't think that has ever happened before in the history of hip-hop, where the 30 plus to 40-year-old rappers are the ones dominating the game.
Let me say this. I know you know. I don't know if you really mess with UK. Skepta still number one in my opinion.
40.
I don't care.
Skepta's 40.
My man's on the DJ tech. You know what I mean? Doing all the the jungle beats, all that stuff. He's still number one.
So it's not an American thing. Skepta is 40, I believe. Still bar none, the best rapper out of the UK.
The blueprint.
Most successful rapper in the UK.
I get now, of course, Dave up there, of course.
Dave, I think, is also late 20s.
Anyways, yes. I'm not a fan at all. Ashback. Shout out to Ashback.
Wait, hold on. Y'all don't like Central C? I don't listen to him, so
I like him.
He's okay.
Okay, I thought y'all would have liked him.
No, he's cool.
Ashback.
I just thought you would have liked him.
Shout out to you. Up and coming. I don't know if you feel familiar. Ashback. Kowell might be saying it wrong. Kwelld.
Are these all overseas people?
Yeah, these are
international.
Shout out.
Lancy Foe. You know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, like.
All right, enough free promo. Enough of the free promo. Thank you. Listen, we do this for the love and everything. I love what we do. I have a great time, and I'm really passionate about this project we're working on in this podcast. But we are not getting much free promo out again. You can't do that again.
I love how you doubled down on the thing that I said earlier today.
I love what we do. I really do. Some of y'all have been commenting that this guy looking about the money. No, I'm not. I'm doing it for free.
Damn.
I would do free for the rest of my life. But until then, I'm not giving out no more free promo, bro. Thank you.
I love it.
Let's cut it out now. All right.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. But yeah, just to wrap up what you were saying. No, I love everything you said. Literally just to wrap up everything that he with the guy was talking about in the video. It just shows the trajectory that the music industry is in now.
I'm scared for rap.
As somebody I fell in love with rap when I was, like a little boy. And I remember being in history class, right? I was literally in history class in middle school, writing down my raps. I still got my original book that I write all my raps down. We had he gave us a sheet of paper. It was supposed to be where we turned in our homework. I would literally write down raps on those little piece of paper. So I just love music and stuff like that. And then it's just to see the trajectory that rap is taking now it's kind of sad now. But that just goes to show that the love of music is kind of like leaving, What's that?
That's insane.
Make sure you send this to me too. I'm gonna say it. Young Thug says he spent $50K on fake streams, aka K-bots, on Gunna's DS Forever for his debut at #1 over the Weeknd's Dawn FM. Wow, bro.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news.
That is crazy. Make sure you send me that so I can post it for the video.
Sign of like my fear for rap and how manufactured it is, but also just like imagine if the NBA, right? Every good player was all like, they were all like 33 or 34 plus. Only all-stars were all 30-year-olds. Everybody else sucked. That was under 30.
I mean, in the NBA, some of the older people are still really good.
But there's still also guys who are, 22. Like Kate Cunningham is great. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
So imagine if everybody that was all-star every year was 35. But so you already know your mind. Okay, maybe only 4 to 5 more years of this. After that, what are we gonna do? That's where rap is at with me, where it's like, okay, guys are rappers and they have a passion for it, but Clips, for example, Pusha T is 48, I think. You know what I'm saying? Malice is like...
He's 52.
Malice is 50, so I'm 52. Guys, eventually, even though rap has no real retirement, quote unquote, people fall out of doing it.
Who is the next one up?
People stop doing it.
Like, who is the next one up? Like, you would just... Oh, no. But, yeah, I want to say, for me, I don't know, like, I can say who would be a top pillar artist nowadays.
And I mean, like, mainstream appeal.
Yeah, mainstream appeal, of course.
Not many.
Yeah, there's really not.
There is none. I'm going to just keep it blank. There is none. I'm going to keep it for real.
Even the big guys who are in their 20s, most of them are still kind of like not made their niche. Even though they're big in their niches.
But that's what I'm saying. What we talked about at the beginning. As a label, there's no reason for me to build this artist to be the next Drake, Kendrick, whatever, J. Cole, Beyonce.
But my problem is this, though.
Artists get too comfortable.
I think that too, but I think the problem also is that like the average fan of rap still kind of compares every new artist to what they know in the past and what they know rap to be when rap has changed a lot. You shouldn't really compare a guy like Nino Pade to Nas. They don't make the same type of music. They make two different things. They're rappers, but they're not the same genre of rap.
You know what?
Subgenre. When you listen to rock and roll and metal, you don't see people that are listening to metal saying, I really like 9 Inch Nails, but they're not Metallica, man. They don't make the same type of music. It doesn't make sense.
They kind of do, though.
No, but they don't. Linkin Park does not make the same type of music that Linkin Park does not make the same music that Black Sabbath used to make. They're not.
I know what you're saying. I got you. Okay.
There's room for people to grow, and there's subgenres in those genres. But for rap, it's like the fans are so strict. It's like you have to do certain things. Like there's no reason to have certain guys on the radio show doing a freestyle. I don't go to him for that type of music. I don't think he has that in him. I'm not gonna ask. Like I remember like back in the day when Uzi was with Ebro and Ebro was like, "You got a freestyle, or you gonna fall off in 2 years," and he didn't fall off. He's still big. It was like, why are you holding him to that standard when he's not that type of artist? You know what I'm saying?
You said Uzi fell off?
Yeah. I think he did, but for the standards of what we see today, he's still huge. You know what I'm saying?
He's still huge, bro. Yeah. Honestly, bro, I also think that's his label's fault.
His label don't like him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's his label's fault.
But like, go back to the streaming shit. I remember a couple years ago we heard about he was beefing with his label and he couldn't drop. I remember I saw that XO Tour Life, his biggest song. I don't really care if you cry in that song. Mm-hmm. I think when it was like triple platinum or almost diamond or whatever, he only made $1 million off that song, like for the lifetime of it, which is nuts because it's probably been streamed, 500 million times, or something like 1 billion times, something like that. It still gets streamed. I listen to it sometimes here and there, but I think the problem with rap is that people put rap into this box, this cage. I think part of it is because rap is still so new compared to like rock and roll, where it's like they watch the evolution of it happen, where rap has changed so much only in about 30 years, whereas rock has changed so much in about 50 or 60, maybe 70 years, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like people kind of, like, in my opinion, even though they are the same sort of artists, they make rap. Playboi Carti and Jay-Z are not the same, they don't make the same music at all. They're not the same genre to me. They're in the same sort of like umbrella, but there's so many subgenres that it's like
Cobain and RZA.
Exactly, exactly right. Like, you shouldn't ask Cash Cobain to freestyle on your radio show.
Yeah,
there's no point. There's no point. We'll talk about him later, Cash Cobain.
So our question for the audience is this rap's maturity or is it stagnation?
I think it's stagnation.
So the final thought: legacy artists still shine, but a culture without youth is a culture without future. Hey, man. This was a great episode, but we got one last thing. It's a bonus segment.
Just a bonus segment. A little for fun, I think I found. We're talking about older rappers and the state of rap, and Complex dropped their 20 rappers in their 20s. They do this like every year, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, it was just this one.
They do this every year, I think. And it's funny to me. So I'm going to ask my two co-hosts here, what do they think about the list? And if they know who I'm even talking about on the list. So Jay-Z once rapped, 30's a new 20. Dr. Dre produced 30-something, you know, stuff like this. You know, rap is a young man's game, naturally. But today, it's not really that, as we talked about a few minutes ago. So I'm going to start the list. It's 20 guys. So number 20, Nino Pate. He's 24 years old. Do you know who that is?
I know Nino Pate.
Yeah.
You know what it is? What do you think of his music? You think it's good? Think it's a staying power? Be honest now.
No.
You? Staying power, Nino Pate.
I feel like I like his presence, his character, but
no.
Okay.
Well,
let me see what I have to say. I like his presence and I like his character. He definitely got to work on, you know, a little bit of his lyrics, but I think that just comes with time. So I like Nino Pate.
You think he has staying power?
He could.
2 Hollis.
2 Hollis is cool.
21 years old. You know who that is?
I do.
Can you repeat that, please?
2 Hollis.
2 Hollis, okay.
2 Hollis is cool, bro.
No, I do not know who that is. Sorry.
Okay.
I like 2 Hollis.
He reminds me of like Blade or like Young Lethal rapper. I'm a fan of both. I'm not a fan of 2 Hollis. Don't know who that is. Today, I don't know who that is. Number 18, Cash Cobain. He's 27, by the way.
I think he's a great producer. I like what he did for the.
He's a good producer. He has staying power outside of New York.
Yeah, I feel like he can write some music for people.
Let's talk about as a rapper.
As a rap, no.
You don't always have to just be a rapper. You can be a songwriter,
we're talking about the future of rap here.
I get it.
Just so you know, these guys are hating right now, bro.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Cash Cobain.
We actually know him, by the way. We know a mutual friend of his.
Are you really?
Yes. We know his fucking manager, yes.
Facts. But anyways, I feel like Cash Cobain can definitely sustain, especially how rap is now. But for him, I can tell he's having fun.
Here's what I'll give him. His sound is unique. It is his.
It's his. It has the girls going. So, you know.
Okay. Number 17, one of my favorites in their 20s. Lucky. He's 29. Big Lucky guy. He has not had mainstream.
See how they're hating, bro? They was hating on the first couple guys, but now
I love Lucky.
I fuck with
10 years in the game. He has not had staying power. He's a niche artist for sure. He won't grow out of his niche.
You think so?
Yes.
I think he's gonna be around for a while.
Number 16, G Herbo. I know him as Lil Herb.
Shout out Herb, bro. I fuck with Herb.
What? Oh, sorry.
I fuck with Herb.
Do you think he belongs on this list? Top 20 in their 20s. I like Herb. Yeah.
Oh, this is under 20.
I wouldn't say
He's under 30.
Under 30, my fault.
29.
I wouldn't say I'm a big listener of him, but I definitely have a few songs that I do fuck.
Here's what I'll give Herb, bro.
So he's definitely, yes.
Here's what I'll give Herb. Every couple years, he got a hit somehow, somewhere. He has a hit. He pulls a hit out of his butt somewhere. That song he has out now, I like. Went legit. Number 15 is Lil Yachty.
Bro, I'm sorry. Speaking of Yachty, you think he still had the same success if that one guy that did that skit?
Hell no.
Cat Leon Fox. We think he would have that same success? Yeah,
no. It would have been his success to him still to this day. No. I like Yachty though.
But I like Yachty.
He's gone a long way.
Yeah, he's in this concrete era.
K-Lon, and put pain on Yachty. You think he's a top 20 guy in his 20s? 27 years old.
Not for him.
Oh, we will take it now.
That's the next question, bro. Next question, bro. Next question, bro.
I will say Yachty's come a long way.
I do. I think so too.
He's rapping on Alchemist beats, stuff like that now. He's come a long way.
Shout out him, man.
Number 14 is Raw the Wave.
Shout out Raw.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
He's 26.
I'm sorry, bro, but
no, bro. Rod Wave deserves to be on there.
No, actually, listen, I can't get with Rod. It's not because his music is sad, because I know he's speaking.
So I skipped ahead. My fault, bro. I skipped ahead. I do not like this list. But go ahead, bro. You can say what you want.
We're at 14. Rod Wave is 14 on the list. He's I have no opinion of him. I just know he's 5'6", 300 pounds. Which is crazy. Number 13, Sexy Red.
Shout out Sexy, yo.
Let's not shout her out.
Nah, Sexy. Yo, hit me up, yo.
She knows what she's doing.
Top 20 in her 20s. You think she's belongs on this list?
Yeah, compared to some of the other people on this list.
She actually smart, because I think she's...
Yeah, I don't like...
She's a CIA.
I don't like this list.
Number 12, one of my favorite artists, underrated, Saw Baby.
That last album was...
But does he deserve to be on here?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
The state of,
but he's kind of in that. He's in that lucky factor too. Like,
listen,
I like Saw Baby. I'm
the
not
question
saying.
you're asking me though reflects the state of rap because
he's 28.
he kind of has to be on the list. Number 11, Doja Cat. She should be a little higher, I think.
Yeah.
And we just talking about popularity. That's what seems like a popularity.
She has a lot of hits. She's bona fide hits. She's also very talented. She's weird. That's something I don't like.
Shout out Doja, man.
We're in the top 10 now. Number 10, Lil Tecca.
Shout out Tecca.
22 years old. I think he belongs.
I do. I think he does.
He's a talented dude.
He's another person that's definitely evolved.
Okay, number 9, Lotto. I think so, yes.
I think she is.
Yes.
One of the best female rappers out now.
We can move on now. Thank you. Yeah, she belongs. Don't even ask him. Number 8, one of my favorite, King Carson. He belongs. Number 8 is kind of high.
Yeah, 8 is high.
He should be like 20.
I fuck with Ken, bro, but I don't know.
8, man. He had number 1 album in April, but I think it's more so because of the state of music at that time.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot better than Summers.
You think so?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Number 7, NBA Youngboy. He should be a lot higher. He should be like top 5.
I think he should be top 3.
Top 3, yeah, top 3.
Hater on that man.
Wow.
I just didn't care for his music, but then I got,
he is so talented.
I did my research. I listened.
He is extremely talented. I'm not a fan of his music, but when I hear him on other people's songs,
yeah, he's a really strong feature artist.
Yeah,
he's a really strong feature artist.
So I don't really listen to Youngboy either, but I can recognize the talent.
How long do you think it'll take from me in jail again? Over under 6 months.
Why are you such an ass?
Over 6 months. I say over 6 months. I think over 6 months.
I'm going to go under,
bro.
I'm going to go under, personally. Number 6, Central C. Not a fan of this ranking. Too high.
Why? That's way too high. Because it's paid, bro. Who is it? Complex? Yeah, it's paid,
it's Complex. Bro. Complex fell off. Oh,
all right, number 5, Big X the Plug.
I like him, but 5 is crazy.
He should have been in this list.
That Wingstop commercial with Jalen Green.
I think he should be close. He should be closer to 20.
Number 4, Gorilla. I like this one. She's super good.
I think she should be top 3, top 5 in the league.
Well, top 3 a little strong, man.
I say the top 3.
Number 3, Yeet.
Another top 5.
He should be there. Yes, he should be there.
Another top 5. Yeah.
People clown him for his sound and everything, but if you listen to his music as it's come out, he has come a long way. He is a very creative dude.
I love Yeet, bro. I love Yeet, man.
Number 2, controversial, I think, Doechii. Now listen, I love Doechii. I've been a fan of her for years now. But I do think this is one of these industry plant, not plant, at least it's paid for.
She should be on it, but not that high.
Number 2 is crazy.
I think they were gonna put her high either way. Just
this is paid for, I think.
Because I ain't gonna. She's going through a crazy run. Like she's went on it, and it's still.
This is paid for.
So yeah, it's definitely paid for. So I don't listen to
How old is
Doechii.
Cardi B? She 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't listen to Doechii, but I can respect the talent and all the stuff that she did before she blew up. You know, she was in the room making all those videos. I love seeing stuff like that. So that's someone who actually cares about the art.
All right.
So
any guesses on number 1? You haven't read it. Have you guessed it?
I saw number 1.
Any guess on number 1?
Can I throw a few names?
Sure.
I'm just throwing it off the whips.
Sure.
It's not. I don't know.
Atlanta rapper.
Atlanta rapper.
Big time.
Big time. Baby?
No. Close. I think he's 30, by the way.
Who?
Baby should be in our age range, isn't he?
Baby 30, ain't he?
I think so.
He's a couple
if
years old.
Gun's 32, he's like 30.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, one more guess.
One more guess.
Oh, Atlanta rapper. Big time.
I don't know.
Playboy Cardi's number 1. 20 rappers in 20. He's number 1. I agree.
Yes, sir. Yes.
He's the hottest dude in the 20s right now, for sure. Popularity wise, like he just generates a lot of.
So this is all about popularity, like I said.
A lot of it is, yeah.
All right, then
It's complex.
Influence is a big thing. Complex loves influence, popularity. Talent wise, number 1 is probably Doechii or Glorilla or something like that. But in terms of like popularity and staying power, Cardi's been around consistently for 10 years now. People don't remember. Like 2015, he had a hit.
Respect.
One hit.
He's had a lot of hits since then. I'm saying. Magnolia's a hit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fine. Magnolia came out 2017. He had a hit before then, but it's all right.
I don't think the average listener can name 3 Cardi songs.
I'll give you that. But since I can, he belongs number 1. Thank you. But this ain't a whip, but Quell.
Hey man, I'm doing that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. Got a little excited, guys. Sorry.
Hey man, hold on. I gotta say, thank you again, Lewis, for coming out here and joining us in the whip, man. It was great having you, man. Were you about to say something? I didn't even cut you off.
No, you're good.
Do you feel like more invigorated since you've been here? Did you enjoy your time?
Definitely enjoying my time. This is definitely another escape to reality thing for me. You know, I like saying that a lot, escape to reality, because reality is often disappointing.
All right, we're not going to make it depressing then.
But anyways, yes, I'm glad to be on here. Like I said, it's been a long time coming.
You'll be back.
You know, yeah, pray I'd be back and just be with y'all again. Cause
don't be surprised if y'all don't see me on here sometimes and he's on here, or vice versa. Don't be surprised if it's me and him and not Kay. We're gonna rotate out. You know, he's a permanent stay. I'm gonna say it now.
This guy, you know, I'm just happy for him because this man's trying to make a vision for everybody. And the thing what I'm really happy about is he wants to put his friends and his family on. Like, he is a unified person. Like, when I speak about foundations, and like me and Kay have had plenty of talks, and Quill as well. But like Kay, like, I can tell his foundation, he wants to have close ones and loved ones around him. So
all in the family.
All in the family. So I'm just glad that you started it. That's always the hardest step, is to start it. And then after that, the consistency that comes afterwards. And then including Quell, and then just having me and other guests that have been on here. I just, you know, I'm just glad that it's finally here, bro. So,
I appreciate those kind words, man. Like I said, I really believe in this thing, you know, and I really, like you said, I want all of us, you know, community, the thing I keep pushing all the time. Community, we gotta do this shit together, man. You about to say something?
Yeah, remember, like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yeah. Thank you guys for all the support. This has been going crazy recently.
Big numbers.
We've been dropping a lot of shorts, reels.
Almost 100 subs on YouTube.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, we keep talking about that because we're really excited for that. We're gonna do something special for you guys once it happens. I don't know yet, but it's gonna be something great.
A few options. I was thinking maybe like a live stream or something, like a live show.
Yeah.
Maybe like we just do it like, we either stream it to YouTube directly or something like that, and everybody just come tune in and just catch us like how we do
maybe
it.
I just come with a case tape or something to sing. You know what I mean, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we won't have that. But, you know, other options for sure.
We got a lot of stuff we could do. I actually was supposed to have another camera in here that we were gonna, you know, do some other stuff. I forgot another camera. I know we got like 20 cameras in here, but I had another camera that I forgot to hook up that we're gonna use for something like that. Okay. So we already there, bro. Let's get this tip of the week, man. Rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you love. KRS-One.
Did you know he made a song about a 13-year-old girl one time he was with?
Ownership, authenticity, longevity. Hip hop's future depends on whether we protect the culture or let it fade into commerce.
Love that.
Amen.
I don't love the KRS-One song that he made, but I love that. Please look it up. I'm not joking. He made a song.
No, I completely believe you. Especially when it comes to facts like that, I completely believe you.
What do you call him,
Yeah. You have any shout outs you have left?
Yeah, you got any shout outs or anything? Any fundraisers?
Let me shout out my little cousin Aiden, man. Yeah, first time in high school, 9th grade, going in that disgusting school, Randallstown, but you know, suppose he got a good health program, so I want to give a big shout out to Aiden, and you know,
shout out Aiden.
You said what?
Shout out to Aiden.
Yeah, shout out to Aiden. You know, AIDEN, you know, and you know, I also got a good brother of mine to go by Aiden too. Shout out to Liquid Ice as well. You know what I mean? But
shout out Lick, man.
I'm gonna do one more shout out. Older sister. Shout out to my older sister, called Meta. Kay almost got a chance to meet her, but you know, something came up. But
he didn't want to go on vacation with us, guys. Hard-working man right here.
Hard-working man right here. Hard-working man, but it's all good. More trips coming up soon. But yeah, that's all.
Shout outs, brother.
No. Shout out to Everybody Black.
Hey man, like I said, shout out Camiata, man. Shout out BIG Entertainment Music Group, man. That's my label. Like I said, if any of y'all really want to take y'all music to the next level, you know, there's somebody that actually care about you and actually want to develop artists, you know, hit me up, man. You can reach out into the DMs. You can send me whatever, man. Like I said, I got the job form. You can reach out there. You're still waiting for questions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, Gotti Talk, got some more stuff coming. I got there's a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff that
you don't never stop. When do you sleep?
I don't.
Oh yeah,
I really don't. I really don't. Well, I try to get more sleep. I got like a little weekend this weekend. Like weekend, so
also, well, y'all gonna see this after the fact. But I hope everybody had a nice, safe, happy Labor Day weekend. Always a good time. I don't know what the holiday's for. Honestly, I never knew what it was for. But
it's Labor Day, bro.
I guess
it's a day of labor.
So hopefully everybody that's seen this after the fact had a great, safe weekend. Stay safe, man.
Go Texans.
We're gonna cut that part out.
Yeah, we're getting it. You in the Whip with Flex.
And Quell.
And Lou.
Hey, man, we'll catch y'all next episode. Peace.
The light.